Hey Kingdom Builders, it's Jesse here, and I've got my boy Ben.
What's up, guys?
We are going to record this video for you. The title is going to be How to Do a Live Presentation Using the Dream Trips app Only. We've seen some enormous success with this application. We've done live presentations, we've done slideshows, we've done just press play videos, we've done everything in between. But over the last 75 days, we've put in almost 200 platinum members, and we're following a system very similar to what I'm about to show you today. It's, of course, what do I want to call it? It's evolved into what I'm going to show you today. Now, the main reason that you want to do it through the app is as you're presenting to your prospect, you're also teaching them how to use the Dream Trips app right away. And as you guys know, our ecosystem and what's coming up, it's going to depend a lot on the use of the app for the DTL program, for booking dream trips, for modifying their fly card or updating their fly card information. Everything's going to be ran through this Dream Trips mobile application. So as we go through this, we're going to be role-playing the entire time, but there will be times where I pause and tell you what we're about to go over. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this, and let's get you trained up on how to do this and how to start putting in as many platinums as you can. So, hey Ben, thanks so much for sitting down with me for coffee today, man.
Yeah, no problem, man.
I know I sent you a picture of the fly card.
Yep.
The other day, I remember. Well, actually, you didn't even know it was called the fly card, but I sent you a picture of that card with the green flashing light, right?
Blinking light, yeah.
And I asked you, have you ever seen anything like that before?
Yeah, no.
You never had, right?
No.
Isn't it funny because actually the company that I'm about to show you developed that card,
Okay.
and we have almost we have 9 patents on it. Actually,
Wow.
7 on the card, 2 on the charging device.
Okay.
And I'll actually show you that charging device right now.
Okay, cool.
Here it is, and here's the card, by the way.
Right.
Pause real quick. Some of you may not have the Fly Beta card yet, so of course in this particular case you might just be showing a cardboard cutout of the card. Now if you want to get the card, remember all you need to do to qualify for the Beta card is bring on 1 member to the club and you qualify to get the Beta card.
Yep.
Now we'll go back into it. So yeah, so this is the card, and remember I was telling you about it the other day, but this actually, I know you're obviously excited about it because you showed up here for coffee today,
Yeah.
but you'll be so blown away when I show you the rest of the ecosystem that it's attached to. It's not just the card.
I bet.
The card is actually just a small portion of this bigger ecosystem.
Okay.
Kind of think of like Apple, right? I'm showing you this on my Apple iPhone right now.
Yeah.
And although Apple is just a small segment of the entire ecosystem of Apple,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of what the Fly card is for us. So,
Yeah.
so with that being said, I'm gonna open up our Dream Trips app here,
Okay.
and kind of show you a little bit about the Fly card, and then I'll tell you about the rest of how this all works. But
Okay.
you'll notice that we have a social media feed and everything here. I'll get to that in a second. But if I go over here to more, click on my Fly Smart Card Beta.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, we're in beta with this card right now, so it's not actually released to the public
Oh, okay.
yet. It's coming sometime. Let me turn Bluetooth on here. Need to make sure that's on in order to communicate with the card itself. So
it works with Bluetooth?
yeah, so the card actually communicates with near field communication and Bluetooth with your phone.
Uh-huh.
But you'll notice here, obviously, my card here, but you'll see that what my card looks like in person is also on my mobile app here. I can update my wallpaper. I can change, and it tells you how many cards, like down here in the bottom left-hand corner, 18 cards loaded,
Yeah.
right? And then you'll see I have everything from like my debit card, credit cards, my business account. I've even got like my Buckle card, Top Golf.
Wow.
I've got Players Club cards on here.
Wow.
My Sam's Club card even. And then, Pluckers right down the road here.
Oh,
we
I
love
love
that place.
Pluckers. Oh, yeah.
I've got my Pluckers card on there too.
I
So I don't know if you've ever forgot your Pluckers card before.
Yeah.
It stinks, right?
Yeah.
But you'll see if I click on anyone's, your information's protected
Mm-hmm.
because it only shows the last 4 digits. So even if someone got a hold of your phone, it only shows the last 4 digits in your name. Doesn't show expiration date or anything like that.
Nice.
All those details are actually locked into the card itself.
Nice.
And they only are, those features can only be, unlocked when you
Uh-huh.
scan your thumbprint like this. So
Gotcha. Okay.
see how that happened? I scan my thumbprint, the card turned on, and you'll see the expiration date and everything there.
Yeah.
But it only shows the last 4, and then hold down my thumb, it
Uh-huh.
locks my card into whichever one I want.
Wow.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
So anyways, so that's actually the Fly card. Now, like I'll kind of mention to you, this will hold all of your credit card, debit cards, loyalty cards like I showed you.
Right.
It's also going to be able to tap, swipe, or chip to pay.
Oh, good, because I hate the chip.
Right. So you'll be able to pick which payment method you want on this card. It'll be able to use around the globe because it does any type of payment method that's accepted globally, right?
Cool.
But then the most important thing, remember I told you this is part of our ecosystem?
Yeah.
This card is going to be kind of the catalyst that helps everything come together for tracking your points.
Okay.
So I know you're probably confused right now what I mean by
A little
points.
bit,
So let me show you what I mean by points, okay? So if I go back over here and I go over here to our news feed, remember the name of the app is called Dream Trips.
Yeah.
So Dream Trips actually started 12 years ago. Our founder started this idea because they wanted to help people go on vacation, go and check off bucket list destination items without breaking the bank.
Okay.
So we build these things.
That's
You'll
good.
see all these different things here
Yeah.
that people have posted. Looks like this one had a lot of fun. But you'll see just different kinds of things. We just got back from this event called The View from the Edge in Vegas. Look at this person in Mount Kilimanjaro, for example.
Oh, dude.
Definitely bucket list item, right? I don't know if you
Yeah.
like to hike and stuff.
Oh, I love
I couldn't
hiking.
do that. I'd be dead by the time I got to the top. But
Yeah.
but maybe you notice the "You should be here" sign.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you've seen that on some of my posts.
There's actually a guy from my church that has one of those signs.
Yeah, so he's probably part of our club.
Okay.
So Dream Trips is a travel club, but we're not just any old travel club. We're actually the largest travel club in the world.
Okay.
We did almost $1 billion in sales last year,
Wow.
and we're on the Inc. 5000, which is like the 5,000 fastest growing companies in America.
Okay.
Last year we were number 677.
All right.
So by all means, we're definitely crushing it as it's
Yeah.
related to the travel industry,
Yeah.
right? And so, obviously I could sit here and show you our social media feed all day. I'm not going to do that. But let me show you what an actual Dream Trip is, okay?
Sweet.
And I'll refresh this page, make sure that it's the newest things that are available here. But, so let's just scroll through. So, for example, this isn't something I necessarily would want to go to,
Right.
but this is a bucket list type thing. So these are custom curated, couldn't build it yourself, destination vacations that all the planning is done for you. So
Yeah.
you see the Abu Dhabi F1 Grand Prix.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, I think that's probably an event that you have to be invited to, typically.
yeah.
But since you're part of our travel club, the invite's already there because they put it together for you. They custom curated it, okay?
Oh.
And then there's thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of trips available.
Wow.
Just everything you can imagine, okay?
Yeah.
Now, here we go. How about we just pick this trip for an example purpose right here to Morocco, okay? Just for an example. I mean, I don't want
Cool place to go to,
Right,
yeah.
it would be cool, right?
Yeah.
So basically, 5 days, 4 nights to Morocco for $879 total. Not per day, not per it is per person, but not per day. That's for the entire 5 days, 4 nights.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And everything I'm about to show you is included in that price.
yeah.
Taxes, fees, gratuities, all of it's included in that price. There's no special gotcha moments, okay?
That's good.
Like when you book on
Yeah.
Expedia and you click book it, and then you get to the last page and there's all these taxes and fees that add up to $200 or $300 more.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't have that with us, okay?
Oh, okay.
So the only thing that's not included in the $879 is your transportation to get there, whether you want to fly or drive or however you want to get there.
We're already saving money on the trip. I'm not worried about airfare.
Right.
That's-
Well, yeah. But I just always want to be clear with you,
Yeah.
how that works. So let's see what makes this a dream trip. So 5 days and 4 nights in the hotel. By the way, everything we do is 4 or 5 stars and above.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we don't do any 3 or 2 star stuff. Everything's high quality,
Right.
but we do it at a 2 or 3 star price.
Okay.
Right. Then it includes a full day tour of Casablanca, including transportation, a full day tour of Rabat, including transportation, a full day visit to Mazagan Beach Resort in whatever that is, including transportation.
Right.
Now check this out. This is important. 4 breakfasts, 3 lunch, and 4 dinners. So even though this isn't an all-inclusive trip, it's
Yeah.
basically an all-inclusive trip.
Yeah.
There's no other trips to Morocco outside of our company that are going to be like this. Like when I say custom curated, this is what I mean. Like
Yeah.
basically all your meals are paid for, except for one.
That's sweet.
So, and then you'll see airport transfers to and from the airport. They pick you up when you get there. They get you to the resort, and when you're done, they take you back to the
They'll be
airport.
back.
So
That's
that
cool.
way, because you're in a foreign country, sometimes it's uncomfortable. You don't know who's
Yeah.
picking you up, or
Yeah.
it's kind of scary sometimes. But they take care of it, and then
Right.
you'll see an in-destination support team members included. That's probably the most important part. And basically, what that is a employee of our company that's hired or that already works for us or that is contracted to be on the trip with you the entire time, and they make sure that the trip is exactly what you want it to be So that way, when you come back, you've had the time of your life.
Wow.
Imagine if you had a personal assistant on vacation that there's to take care of everything that we said that's going to happen.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Right? Well, not that would be awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah,
I've been on a bunch of these,
yeah.
right? We need to go on one so I can show you what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So, anyways, all of that is included in that price that I showed you.
Wow.
And there's no hidden fees or costs. Okay.
So it would just be, if I want to take like a friend of mine, it would just be that price you showed me times 2.
Right. That is the member price, and so
Okay.
I'm glad you asked that. One membership can cover you plus anyone else you want to take on that itinerary.
Oh.
Some
okay.
itineraries are for 4 people. Some of them you can put up to 8 people on the itinerary. It depends on if you can have 1 or 2 rooms.
Nice.
Like I've gotten multiple cruise cabins on a cruise and taken several of my family on. You have to be on the trip though,
You're right.
in order for you to take other people with you. Okay,
Oh,
family
okay.
members and
I
friends.
have to be there. Okay.
You have to be kind of like if you went to Sam's Club or Costco. You can take your buddies with you,
But they have.
but
to
they have
be with
you
me.
have to be
Yeah.
present with
Yeah.
them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So anyway, so as you scroll down here, you'll see your transportation's included, your itineraries included, policies, hotel details, destination. All of these things are included. But if you look at the very bottom here, here's a cool thing. I'm a platinum member,
Okay.
and right now, pretty much everyone we're bringing on board is becoming a platinum member, and there's reasons for that.
All right.
The number one reason is every single trip has a platinum inclusion. Okay.
Oh, cool.
So on this particular one, on day 2, you also get a 1-hour VIP open bar during your one-of-a-kind dinner and show experience at Rick's Cafe in Casablanca.
Wow.
So you get a show and dinner and an open bar just by being a platinum member.
Whoa.
So pretty darn cool, right?
Yeah.
And then I know you're a sharp guy, so there's also a way that you can make extra income with this as well.
Okay.
This is what I do for a living.
Yeah.
So obviously, you see me traveling all over the place.
Yeah.
You're probably wondering, how's Jesse on a vacation every month?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's because this is what I do for a living as well, not just
Sweet.
for travel.
Sweet.
But I'll
Yeah.
show you how that works. But as far as the platinum membership is concerned,
Yeah.
on the business side, that's your best way to make more income as well. So I'll talk about that in a second. Okay. So, anyways, you kind of understand how a dream trip works, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen anything like that before?
No, not where it's all put together for you like that.
Right.
No.
And it's funny because sometimes people think like, oh man, booking vacation's such a nightmare.
Yeah.
But imagine if you could just click book it and go and everything's planned for you like I just showed you.
That's
Unbelievable.
awesome. Yeah.
So you'll see over here on the left side of the screen, it says you can apply up to 375
Yeah.
points.
I was gonna ask what those are.
Yeah, so those are point per dollar.
Okay.
And so if you have 375 points, it equals $375 you can deduct from the cost of the trip.
Really?
So it's $879 is already the deeply discounted, what we would consider kind of like a wholesale price.
Yeah.
But you can bring it below that price if you've accumulated points.
All right. So is it $375 per person, like me and my buddy, or just one of us? Like
No.
Okay.
So the way it works is you do the $879 times 2,
Yeah.
and then you would deduct the $375 from that.
That's still good. I was just
I mean,
curious.
the $879 is already awesome, so to be able to bring it below that is like stellar.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So, but let me show you how we earn those points and where you find them in the app. Because everything that I'm showing you, like your entire membership,
Mhm.
can be ran through this mobile app.
Okay.
Your entire business can be ran through this mobile app.
Right.
So the thing I like about this company is it's so simple. Okay. So if I go over here to more, and I click on my profile, you'll see that it shows me how many points.
Mm-hmm.
So see how it says I have 3,290 Dream Trips points?
Dang.
Yeah. So it's like $3,290.
Yeah.
Because remember, dollar is the point, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I have 821 Rovia bucks. So
Okay. What are those?
there's 2 different types of digital currency that we have within our company.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you how both of those are earned real quick, okay?
Okay.
So let me go back over here, and I'll go to the trip images right here, and you'll notice under my images I have this little nifty thing here that shows you. I'll zoom in on it. So there's actually, we're a travel club, right? And we're
Yeah.
based on memberships, like
Yeah,
I've been
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about. So when you join our membership, here's what happens. You spend $300 to join as a platinum member,
Okay.
but that $300 goes back into your Dream Trips points cloud immediately.
Okay.
You saw the profile I just showed you, right?
Yeah.
3,290 points.
Yeah.
You would have 300 points right there waiting for you.
Okay.
So you could literally go and book that trip to Morocco
Uh-huh.
and deduct those 300 points instantly.
Nice.
So there's no risk to be part of our program as long as you plan on traveling.
Right.
Or actually, those points aren't just used for traveling anymore. They're used in this ecosystem. So I'm going to show you how that works in a second.
Okay.
So then you pay $99 a month for your membership.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is how the company makes money.
Okay.
You're going to pay $99.99 for the entire year.
Yeah.
The company's going to hold on to your money. Okay?
Okay.
They hold on to your money, and we have over 1 million members around the globe, okay? So they hold on to everybody's money, not just yours. Mine too, and everyone else.
Oh, okay.
And the way they create buying power to negotiate these prices down to that deeply discounted price is because they're borrowing everybody's money. And even though you're just one person, you now have the buying power of 1 million people, even though you're just one person.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then they give it all back to you, though, on your 1-year anniversary. So you would literally have $1,200 back in your account on your 1-year anniversary that you can use within our ecosystem as digital currency, 1 point per dollar.
Wow.
Okay? So, like I said, no risk to join. That's why I love sharing this with people, because I'm not really selling you anything. I'm just showing you a way to do something better that you already do.
So I joined today, and on this day of 2018, all that money would just come back to me and I could use it for whatever.
Yes.
Wow.
Now, here's the deal, though. If I told you that you could pay $99 a month or you could be part of the club for free, which one would you prefer?
Well, free.
Right. So that's the second part. See where it says share right here?
Uh-huh.
We're a network marketing company.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to hide that.
Okay.
But we're not like any other network marketing company you've ever seen. We don't sell lotions, potions, pills. We don't do we're not a product-based company.
Oh, like Advocare.
Right, something like that. We don't do that kind of stuff, okay?
All right.
We guarantee, I forgot to tell you this, but we guarantee the lowest price on our dream trips, or we send you for free.
Shut up.
I'm not kidding. So that trip to Morocco, it says $879, right? You're thinking, oh, that's a good price.
Yeah.
No, that's the best price.
Okay.
If you found it cheaper than that, even by 1 penny, take a screenshot, send it into our team. We'll send you on the trip for free and refund all your money.
I'm going to try to beat that price.
Of course. Don't get me wrong, bro. I've been on over 30 of these trips, and I try to beat the price every time.
I'm going to try.
No, I've never been able to beat it.
Well,
but doesn't mean I'm not going to try, right?
Yeah,
And I've been with the company for 5.5
right.
years. So,
all right.
No, but here's the deal. Because we're a network marketing company, what that really means is we don't advertise the conventional way. No television, billboards, commercials, stuff like that. We don't do it.
Right.
It's all word of mouth.
Okay.
So remember when I told you we strive to send you on these trips and so you have the time of your life?
Uh-huh.
If you had the time of your life on one of these trips and you came back from that, don't you think you'd probably tell a few people about it?
Oh, dude, I'd be posting pictures everywhere. Yeah, just telling people like crazy.
Okay. So basically that's what's going to happen here. So if you share this idea with 4 of your friends, they're going to waive that $99 a month for the rest of your life.
Wow.
Yeah. So you'll still be part of the best travel club in the world.
Mm-hmm.
You're just not going to pay any more monthly fees.
That's crazy.
And here's the kicker.
Okay.
You're still going to get the $1,200 back on your 1-year anniversary every year for the rest of your life. And remember that $1,200 equals 1,200 points that you can spend within our ecosystem on anything. So you've basically, I always tell people, saved money is made money, right?
Yeah.
So even though this is not really money in your bank account, it kind of is. Because let's say you're about to buy these Beats by Dre headphones. We just partnered with Apple. You're going to be able to use those points on merchandise, toys for your kids, buy Christmas presents. You could buy some wine for your wife. You can even use them on ad hoc travel.
Myself, man.
Not wine for yourself, right? But you can even use it on stuff like hotels, rental cars, cruises, things that aren't dream trips. You can use those points on. And it's basically a digital currency within our ecosystem. Whoa. So can you imagine, you just referred 4 people to the best travel club in the world.
Yeah.
And by doing that, you gave yourself a $1,200 raise per year because you have 1,200 points that you're going to use anyways on everyday items, and now you get to use them here in our ecosystem.
Oh, okay. So I can use these points. I can spend them on just about anything. Like I can, other like a hotel for like a wedding or something, or like Beats by Dre headphones, for instance. I can just buy stuff with them.
Yep. And so basically, you're not going to be able to pay for the entire cost.
Right.
But you know how it showed you on our dream trip? You can deduct this amount.
It's a discount.
It's a discount from the cost. And you're not paying retail price for that stuff. For example, we're one of the only companies in the world that has actually secured a reduced price on Apple products. So we don't pay full price. We actually have an already reduced price, and then you reduce it even further with points.
Whoa.
Make sense?
Yeah.
So that's the second way you earn Dream Trips points is by sharing it. So every time you share it with one of those 4 people, or, you can do 15, 20, 100, doesn't matter. But every time a Platinum member comes on board, you earn another 200, 200, 200 every time they come on board. So by referring your 4 people and waiving your monthly fees, you've earned 800 points.
Oh, man.
plus you have the 300 you spend from joining.
Oh, I'm gonna.
So you have 1,100 points to use within our digital currency.
Oh, I'm gonna get some of them points.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and here's the thing, Ben. All you have to do when you get started is just show somebody the app that I'm showing you right now. That's it.
Yeah.
Like I'm teaching you how to share this with somebody right now as we speak. So anyways, let's move on to the next part. So the next part's called, it says dining, but it's actually our Dream Trips local program.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if you could eat, drink, watch movies, get your hair cut, do all of the things you're doing on an everyday basis, but you earn anywhere from 15 to 50% of your bill back in the form of points that you can use in our ecosystem.
I've never heard of that, but that sounds dope.
Right.
Yeah.
So actually, that doesn't exist outside of our company. We created an entirely new model that doesn't exist.
Probably why I've never heard
right.
of it. Yeah.
So those 3 segments, joining, sharing, dining, that's how you earn Dream Trips points. Remember the other currency we talked about, though? Rovia Bucks?
Yeah, the Bucks, yeah.
So Rovia Bucks are earned through this 4th segment, shopping. Okay. And these are online big box retailers like Apple, Walmart, Target, Best Buy, Home Depot, Dillard's, whatever, right?
Yeah.
When you go to those places, you go to dreamtrips.com.
Yeah.
So this is not through your app.
Okay.
You go to dreamtrips.com. You'll put in the same login credentials.
Okay.
Because you also get a website built when you join.
Oh, cool.
Okay, and it's yours. You'll put in your credentials. You'll click on daily deals, and then you'll click on online shopping. Okay.
Okay.
And when you do that, just select whatever store you want. It'll actually redirect you to their website. Do your shopping like normal.
Like a portal.
Like a portal, but it directs you to their website, and then you earn anywhere from 1 to 30% of your purchases back in the form of Rovia Bucks.
Oh,
and here's the cool thing about Rovia Bucks I'm about to show you. They can be added on top of your Dream Trips points. So you have your Dream Trips points that reduce the cost, and then Rovia Bucks can reduce it even further.
Dang.
So, let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's go back to that trip over there. Which one did we pick? Oh, yeah, Monaco. Or Morocco.
Yeah.
So, 375 points, right? So let's go ahead and say book it, right?
Yeah.
La-di-da. Okay, here we go. Check availability. It's going to say the price here. Now, here's another thing to notice. See, it says $1,758. But see down here at the bottom, it says add nights.
Yeah.
If I click on that and scroll down, I can actually make this, because some people might not want to go all the way to Morocco for 5 days and 4 nights from America.
Yeah.
If they're going to go, maybe they want to go for 7 days or 8 days, right?
Yeah.
You can actually change that right down here. You can add your pre-stay and post-stay nights. See? You can add up to 2.
Oh, wow.
There. You can add up to 2 there. So you could actually go 9 days, 8 nights on this trip. So let me show you how that works. So if you click 2 post-stay day, and then I click apply, you'll see... what happened here? I think I broke the system. Let's see here.
No, you can't say that.
So anyways, you can add additional nights before, after. We're not going to go through all that right now. But
gotcha.
So $1,758 for me. Let's say me and you go on this trip. It's $1,758 for both of us. I'm going to click continue.
All right.
And then I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of this here to the payment part. Okay? Now you'll see it says I can apply 375 of my points. Remember?
Yeah. Right.
But then I can apply all 821 of my Rovia Bucks on top of that.
Whoa.
So me and you total can go on this trip to Morocco for a total of $561 total.
Wow.
So if we split that up, what is that like?
It's like
280.
It's
$280 a piece. Ready to go to Morocco?
Wow.
Don't let me hang it. All right, let's go to Morocco. So you see how this digital currency works?
Yeah.
Basically, by doing everyday things you're already doing, you can, at times, travel deeply, deeply, deeply reduced, and in some cases, even free.
If you have enough Rovia Bucks.
If you have enough Rovia Bucks and Dream Trips points.
Yeah. Well, okay. Can you use the Rovia Bucks for like the stuff you were talking about earlier, like the merchandise and the wine and all that stuff?
So Rovia Bucks are just going to be used on our travel products.
Oh, okay.
But the Dream Trips points can be used on everything with it.
Gotcha.
So Rovia Bucks are definitely like a travel digital currency, but Dream Trips points are a digital currency that covers our entire ecosystem.
I mean, you want a lot of both.
Right, you really do. Oh, well, you saw how many I had, 3,000 something, right? Now, if I go back over here, let me show you the local tab, how you actually earn from your local places, okay?
Oh, like eating out?
Yeah, so like, obviously we're right here in McKinney.
Yeah.
So you've heard of Nom Noms before?
Yeah.
So let's say you want to go to Nom Noms for lunch, and we go drop, let's just call it $30, okay? So we spend $30 on lunch.
Yeah.
So 30% of that is coming back to us in the form of points.
Wow.
So you're always wondering, how do you accumulate? Remember I told you about the DTL segment?
Yeah.
Eating, dining, all those different things. So that's an eating option, okay? Then you'll see it says entertainment up here on the top.
Yeah.
So like, for example, let's let it load up. So let's say, here we go. Let's say we want to go see a Texas Legends game, which is like, pretty cool. We can go see one of those games. Let's see here. It's like $100 for 2 tickets. So we go spend $100 on a couple tickets, and we get $30 of it back, another 30% back.
Nice. Yeah.
In the form of, so you see how these points can accumulate because let me ask you, if you could go one place and they didn't earn points, or you could go to another place, have just as much fun, or have just as good of food, if not better, and earn points, which place would you pick?
The points.
Right, the place with points, because it's like you're going to do these things anyways, right?
Yeah.
So you kind of understand. And then I'll show you one more example, like spas over here. This is like place to get your hair cut.
Yeah.
Like this girl right here, Shannon Gallahan.
Uh-huh.
I've actually got my hair cut through her back in the day.
Oh, okay.
And I think she charges like $45. I don't know. Let's put that in there.
Okay.
So 40/12, it's like 40%. Yeah, 40% because it's rounded down.
Okay.
So in this particular case, 40%. Actually, let me make it a nice even number.
Okay.
So that we have probably for a girl's haircut, it's probably $60. Oh, I guess it is 30%.
Okay. Yeah.
So anyway, so 30%, $18. So here's the cool thing though. So from a member's perspective, they're going to go and get their haircut here because they earn a portion of it back in the form of points.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But over here on the other side, remember I told you can actually make money with this?
Yeah.
So if you wanted to partner with me as a business partner, let me tell you real quick how that's going to work. Okay?
Okay.
So the way that works is like this. On that $18, whoops. Let's go back in here. Let's just make it a nice even number.
Okay.
$100. So on that 30. Well, you know what? Actually, for a girl's haircut, like
That's
color and stuff, it's
about
probably
right.
about right.
Yeah.
I think my wife spends like $150 sometimes getting a haircut.
Okay.
You know, so don't. Yeah, you'll know how that feels one day when you get married.
Yeah.
But you know what? Now I'm okay with her getting her haircut because
you're getting points.
I
back.
get points back, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, so let's say on that $30,
Yeah.
Shannon, the stylist here, is responsible for half of those points being paid.
Yeah.
So the way this would work is you go there and pay $100. The $100 goes to Dream Trips. Dream Trips takes out their $15 and gives the other $85 back to Shannon.
Oh,
now,
okay.
From a member perspective, we match that $15. Now, I'm not sure how long that's going to be around for, but I think that was a promotional item.
Yeah.
But anyways, whether you're going to get 15 or 30, whatever, you're still getting points back. But here's the big thing. From the business partner perspective, let's say you came on board with me as a business partner. You shared this app with somebody. They go get their haircut at Shannon's. The $15 the $15 marketing fee that Dream Trips keeps, you get paid 3% of it every single time. So 3% of $15, what is that, 45 cents?
Yes.
So I know 45 cents doesn't sound a lot, but what if you give this app to 2 people, 10 people, 100 people, 1,000 people? Imagine 1,000 people using this app every day and spending some money. And let's say you earn anywhere from $0.25 to $1 on every transaction times 1,000. So the average there would be $500 a day if you had 1,000 people using this app.
Okay, so just I spread the app to my friends and family, and then they kind of do the same thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, think about it. Who wouldn't download a mobile app? So this is not available now, but in the near future, which is why I'm telling you to come on board with me as a business partner.
Yeah.
In the near future, you're going to be able to have someone download this app for free.
For free?
For free.
Oh, I could put this in 200 people's hands easy.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So if you could do that, literally, imagine that 200 people that you're earning anywhere from 25 cents to $1, maybe even more in some cases, because like you can do extreme things like helicopter rides and stuff here too.
Oh, okay.
You still earn the same 3%. So imagine if you could get somebody on, download the app for free.
Yeah.
Now it doesn't end there. The buck doesn't stop there.
Okay.
Let's say I give you the app to download, and you're not a business partner.
Right.
And then you go and give it to those 200 people to download.
Yeah.
All 200 of those people I make the 3% on as well.
Oh.
Because if you don't come on board as a business partner, you'll become an unpaid salesperson for me. I don't want that to happen.
No, I'd rather make money too.
Right. And once this launches in 2018, there's probably not going to be a whole lot of people that, are going to be coming on board as business partners because that may not exist really anymore. I mean, there still will be an opportunity for people to come on board as business partners, but it's like, think about it. If I could have you as an unpaid salesperson doing the same thing, or have you taking part of my commissions, what would I rather do?
You'd probably want to keep some of that money.
I mean, and you're my good friend, so I probably still would let you do that. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
theoretically speaking.
Well, eventually it's going to be out of your hands anyways. Like, you're not going to know some of these people that are using it.
Right, and this is the thing. It could spread to Japan. It could spread to Europe. It could spread to Australia.
Oh, easy.
So when you go to, imagine this, Ben. if you go to sleep tonight and people on the other side of the world are waking up and using our DTL program, and you're earning between $0.25 to $1 per transaction. Are you following what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is the biggest, most disruptive piece of technology that's ever hit the marketplace since probably the iPhone. And I'm showing it to you right now here in Starbucks.
Bro, is this even real? Like,
yes.
Holy cow.
Yes, you've seen me try. You've seen
no,
my Facebook,
yeah,
so I should have.
it's crazy.
So anyways, so let me kind of show you a few more things here. So let's back out of here. You understand how that works now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Have you ever seen anything like that before?
No, it's nuts.
Okay, so basically you haven't seen anything like that before because it doesn't exist outside of our company.
Right.
Okay, we created it.
Yeah.
So let's go back over here. Now let's say that you just wanted to book a flight or something like that.
Okay.
All of that can be done through the app as well. You just click on the Book Travel tab, and you'll see here you can book flights, hotels, rental cars, everything
and
through here.
This is where I can apply points as well.
Yeah, so the Dream Trips, the DTL points,
the
Dream Trips points.
Yeah.
You can offset the cost of your hotels. You can offset. Now you can't use it for flights because flights are non-commissionable across the board.
Okay.
But every time you book a flight through the app, you earn 100 more Dream Trips points.
Just because.
So so every time you book a flight, you earn 100 Dream Trips points. And you see everything here: hotels, rentals. This activities tab. This is like, let's say you're going to Mexico, Cancun. You want to go zip lining and stuff like that.
Sweet.
You get discounts because you're a Dream Trips member on activities and stuff as well.
Okay.
And then over here, this hideaway section. I don't know if you've ever heard of like a timeshare before.
Yeah.
You know, people get locked into those long contracts for their whole life and they can never get out of them.
Ridiculous.
Horrible, right? But we get access to all the unused timeshare properties all around the globe, and you can rent them just like a hotel room instead of having it locked into some contract.
So they're just open for me to use?
Yeah, you can see all the countries. I mean, we have almost every country that's out there with these different places in them. Okay, so I'm not going to get into that too much, but you can do that as well.
Yeah.
Switzerland, how funny. So, so here's the thing. Also, that brings up a good point. How does this work? Is there any contracts or anything? There's 0 contracts. So if you come on board with us today and you decide you want out for some reason, there's nothing holding you in. There's no contracts or anything, no cancellation fees, nothing like that. Okay?
Right, cool.
So that's where you book travel, and then you'll see over here some other things, like you can build a bucket list through us. You can see some of the places that we want to go: Greece, Costa Rica, Philippines.
So how you just
literally
you
go up here, click plus, type in the bucket list place you want to go, and then click done, adds you to the bucket list.
Oh, I could add a few places.
So here's what's crazy, right? People always wonder, how do we build these dream trips? How do we know where people want to go?
Yeah.
Well, we take all the information from people building their bucket list, and then we create dream trips around those.
Sweet.
So we have user-given content that helps us create the best dream trips we possibly can.
Yeah.
Okay? So, and then let's go back over here. Now, here's the cool thing. There's, under membership, there's all these different videos of different dream trips. There's podcasts. You can, remember how I told you can invite your friends to be part of the program too?
Yeah.
You can enroll one of your friends right through Enroll Member. As a member, you'll have the ability to enroll them as well. You can do it right through the app.
Sweet.
Okay?
Sweet.
And then if I go back here. Now, let me ask you a question before I go any further. Do you have any interest in earning money with this too with me, or really just being a member? Like for the travel segment, for the whole ecosystem.
Oh man, this thing's gonna be huge. Like I wanna earn money with this.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me so see how it says Rep Tools right here as well. Yeah, you have training videos in the app, everything right here in the app. But then most importantly, you can also enroll somebody right here through the app as well. And then you have this thing called World Ventures Advantage over here.
Yeah.
You can subscribe to that, and you can do all kinds of just training videos and stuff like that. There's success stories over here.
Yeah.
I mean, all kinds of different things you can imagine right here in the app.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I have a question for you. So some of my friends, they would really appreciate the ability to earn money with this too. So you said that I could like share the app with other people. How would they be? If they're like, oh yeah, I want to make money too. How would they be able to do that without me being there physically? Like,
I'm glad you asked that. So that is not out yet.
Okay.
But in the future, you can actually go right here under Rep Tools and then go to Invite and Share. And in the future, once we launch this in 2018, you'll be able to just select the people that you want, and they'll all populate to the top of your list there, as you can see.
Okay.
Like let's say these people right here. And I just can click Continue, and boom, it sends them the link.
Yeah.
And they can download the app right there on their phone. And they're connected to you forever at that point.
Okay.
So pretty darn cool.
Yeah.
So we made it very, very simple. We've thought of everything. So now let's tie it all back into the flight card, because I know that's why you came here. So how does this actually work, right? Like I told you, most secure form of payment on the planet. It communicates with short burst radio waves, which is really near field communication, all that cool stuff, right? Yeah. But let me be honest with you. the reason you showed up today is because I sent you a picture of a card with a green blinking light.
Yeah, all this other stuff has been like bonus stuff.
Right.
Like that's
so
crazy.
let me point something out to you. It's in my opinion, it's the most amazing recruiting tool that's ever been created.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
you're proving that it works because you're sitting here with me.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So wouldn't it be safe to say that if we got you started and I was able to get one of those beta cards in your hand, and you were able to send that same picture of your beta card out to your friend with the green flashing light, that they might also say, dude, what is that? How do I, and you could say, hey, let's meet for coffee.
Yeah.
And show them the same thing I just showed you.
Yeah.
So then the question becomes, why, I think people are going to have to convince me on why they shouldn't do this. I mean, there's like no reason not to do it. Now, the card is cool and all, but remember, it's still beta. And it's coming out sometime in 2018, but we're just not sure when. Okay.
Right.
So, I mean, anytime with beta, there's always things you run into and stuff, so I don't want you to have any expectations there.
Right.
But it doesn't really matter because right now you can still use it as a beta card. You can load all your cards. You can still use it. Most importantly, it's got that green flashing light on it.
Mm-hmm.
So how nice would it be every day when you're out and about and you have this recruiting tool in your back pocket that every time you turn that green light on, someone hands you their phone number.
I'd flaunt that thing.
You'll have an endless amount of people to share this information with, right?
Yeah.
So with all that being said, I'm going to show you two more things. They're not on the app.
Okay.
I'm going to show you these things real quick here. Go over here to my pictures. Okay. So I'm going to show you these two things real quick here, okay?
Okay.
Number one, remember I've been talking a lot about Platinum.
Mm-hmm.
There is two other memberships I have to let you know. There's a Gold and there's a Standard.
Okay.
However, if you were just interested in the travel side, I would show you those three memberships and say, hey, which one is best for you?
Yeah.
Because from a travel membership perspective, I don't really want you to pick something that's not going to be good for your family.
Right.
But from a business perspective, Platinum's the way to go, and here's why. We have this simple system called Get 4, Help 4.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of network marketing companies out there that exist. They sell products. You have to sell thousands or tens of thousands of dollars worth of product to make it work.
Yeah.
With us, that's not the case.
Okay.
See, you would just go out there and talk to the 4 sharpest people you know, bring them on as a business partner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So the expectation set from day one. So the cost to get started is $519. Well, actually, how old are you?
I'm 21.
21? Oh.
Yeah.
So actually, for you, instead of $519, it's only $444. And here's the breakdown. So
sweet.
The membership side is $300 plus you pay your first monthly fee of $99, so that's $399.
Okay.
But then on the business side, you only pay $25 one time and then $19 a month. So it comes out to $444 instead of $519.
Okay.
So you actually get a break because you're younger. It's our Student Young Professionals program. Now, if you were 26 and older, you'd pay $519 like I did.
Okay.
Okay. So when you get started, remember I told you all your money goes back into your cloud.
Uh-huh.
So you get that $300 back instantly.
Yeah.
And then here's the thing. I don't want you to reach out to everybody you know to share this with. Some people teach people other than that.
Uh-huh.
I want you to reach out to the most influential, successful, business-savvy people that you know.
Okay.
The people that maybe you're even scared to talk to because they intimidate you.
All right.
But here's the reason. I'm going to help you share this information with them.
Uh-huh.
And the reason is if you're bringing on business partners, sure, you could go out there. This is the analogy I use. You could go and build an army of hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah.
But if the Spartans of only 300 people built the army of 150,000 people, what does that tell you?
Oh,
It's quality over quantity, right?
Right.
We don't need everybody. We're just looking for the best of the best, the
Yeah.
cream of the crop,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Especially when we're building a business. Now, once this app launches and once the technology launches, sure, you can share it with everybody in your phone because who wouldn't download a free app? But right now, you should be very specific with who you're spending your time with.
Right.
And right now, it should be spent with those people who understand business at a higher level than the average person like you and like myself. Okay. Oh, my phone needs a software update. I'm going to close this. Okay, so anyway, so you've referred 4 people.
Mm-hmm.
You earn $200 per platinum. Remember I told you earlier? That'd be $800 plus the $300
for each new person that I bring on.
for each new person. So
Okay.
$200. That would be $800 after you've referred 4.
Nice.
Your 300 initial points. So you'd have a total of 1,100 Dream Trips points that you could use within our ecosystem. So even though those are points, they're basically like dollars that you can use within our ecosystem on everything I told you about earlier. Okay?
That'd be nice.
And then here's the bonus. Remember we talked about earlier, you've waived your monthly fee for life. Okay.
Okay.
Now, remember I showed you earlier how you can only use a certain amount of points towards your trips?
Yeah.
If you want to pay for the entire trip with Dream Trips points, just refer 15 platinums in a calendar year, and you get what's called executive status because you've earned 3,000 points.
Yeah.
Now there's an unlimited use of your Dream Trips points to book trips. So you could pay for the entire trip with points if you just refer 15 platinum members.
Okay.
Okay, so that's pretty easy, achievable.
Yeah.
Now, everything on the left side is points. Everything on the right side is dollars. This is money that's going to be direct deposited in your bank account, okay?
Like actual cash money.
Like cash money in your bank account.
Okay.
So you pay, like I said, well, for you, it'd only be $25 one time, $19 a month, $45,
cool. Cool.
So each platinum, you get $50 cash, so that would
Yeah.
equal 200 for your 4. You
Yeah.
get a personal sales bonus of 100. Every time you bring on 3 platinums, you get another 100.
Okay.
Okay. And then you hit tier 1 of our lifestyle bonus, which is basically the passive income portion of this.
Yeah.
So that would equal a total of 500.
Yeah.
Now, I told you earlier you're going to spend 444. So if you had $500 direct deposit in your bank account by the end of the month, how much money did this really cost you?
I actually made money.
You made money, right?
Yeah.
You made 50.
I made
66. No, 56.
56?
Yeah, 56.
Okay. Or yeah.
Excuse me. So you're $56 profitable,
Yeah.
and you have 1,100 points to use in our ecosystem. So really, you're $1,156 profitable. And I'm going to help you do that. I'm going to help you do that in the next month, okay?
And that's just from getting 4?
That's just from getting 4. So like I said,
dude.
super, super simple. We're not like all
Yeah.
these other companies out there complicating things, okay?
Wow. Okay.
So in addition to that, if you just set the expectation for your 4 people that you bring on, which is why you want to bring on top quality people.
Mm-hmm.
If your 4 people that come on board know that their only job is just to bring on 4 business partners, once you've got your 4 and helped them get their 4, like it says down here on the bottom,
Yeah.
you're now going to earn an ongoing $200 to $900 per month for the rest of your life.
That just comes in every month?
It's going to come in every single month. Depending on the duplication rate, it'll come in every single month for the rest of your life. So the question is this. Would you spend $444 to earn $200 a month for the rest of your life?
Absolutely.
Who wouldn't, right?
Yeah.
You have to be silly not to.
Yeah.
So, and then let's say you're an overachiever. Now, the first 4 that you bring on board, that's team 1.
Okay.
There's 2 teams, team 1, team 2, left or right. Let's just call it team 1 and team 2.
Yeah.
If you're an overachiever, like once you brought on your first 4, you're probably going to be like, wow, that was pretty simple.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring on a second 4.
Okay.
But when you bring on your second 4, you're going to start team 2.
Yeah.
So you bring on 8 total, like it says here on the bottom, then you help those 8 get their 4. You've already helped the 4 get their 4, so now you only just got to do it again.
Right.
And by doing that, now you've built your second team. Now you start off at $400 in passive income per month for life, and it can go all the way up to $156,000 per month. Now, I'm not promising that per month. Yeah, $156,000 per. Now I know that sounds outlandish, okay?
Yeah.
Now I don't know how long that could possibly take. Of course, the more people you put in, the faster it grows because the more the system duplicates itself.
Yeah.
If you just stopped at 8, I'm assuming that you would never get to $156,000 per month.
Probably.
But
not, no. You want a buffer there.
yeah, you want to. I mean, you want to kind
go a
of
little past the finish line.
right. It's
Yeah.
kind of like if you bought one lotto ticket, your chance of winning are a lot slimmer than if you bought 1,000.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your chances of you're not chances. I shouldn't say because this isn't about chance, but
Yeah.
you increase the probability based on the team growth and exponential growth by obviously bringing on more business partners with you. Okay. So that's that. Okay. So obviously I think you understand what I'm talking about. But let me show you this one last thing, okay? So here's what this is, okay? Once the card is available, and like I said, we don't know when the card's going to become available. But let's say it's mid-2018 or whenever it is, okay?
Sure.
Let's assume that you're out and about in the marketplace and let's assume that 10 people want to buy that card. Okay?
That's undercut, but
yeah, it's probably going to be more than that. But let's just say month 1, 10 people buy the card.
Yeah.
Now, here's why the app is so important.
Okay.
If somebody wants to buy the card, they have to download the app. If somebody wants to use the Dream Trips local program, they have to download the app.
It's all right there in their face.
Yeah, and then if someone wants to become a member, they can download the app and become a member. So remember I told you can give people the app for free in the future?
Yes.
Well, that's because you're going to have to give them the app, and then they're going to buy the card through the app. And when they do that, it's going to be connected to you.
Okay.
So let's just assume 10 people buy the card. Well, that's why I say new Dream Trips local users, because in order for them to buy the card, they have to download the app, which means they're using the DTL interface as well.
Yeah.
So, but let's assume that they upload all their cards onto that card and they do an average of 2 swipes per day. So with those 10 people, that's going to be 600 exposures to your business every month. So, but I did a really, really low conversion ratio here. Let's say out of those 600 people, only 1 out of 100 download the app, aka to buy the fly card.
Okay.
But even if they never buy the fly card, as long as they download the app, you still win.
Yeah.
Because then those people can invite their friends to download the app for free, and they can invite their friends to download the app for free, and exponential growth takes place. But let's just assume 6 buy the card. So in month 2, it's 6 plus the initial 10. That equals 960 exposures, which equals 9 new downloads of the app.
Okay.
1% conversion ratio. So if you go all the way down here, month 12, you got 1,031 people downloading the app. Month 18, you got 17,000 people downloading the app.
Yeah.
And see, these numbers look really big, but it's just the law of exponential growth that takes place.
Right.
This is another reason why you probably want to get started with us today versus, 5-6 months from now, because
At that point,
you're going to lose some market share, because here's the deal. Every single person in your phone book will download this app at some point.
Yeah.
You just have to ask the question, are they downloading it with you or are they downloading it with somebody else?
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So based on these figures here, you can see down here on the bottom, if you had 28,000 DTL users by month 18, and let's say they're spending an average of $30 per week, not per day, but just per week.
Yeah.
That'd be $840,000 in spend. Okay?
Uh-huh.
And so if you multiply that by the 15% marketing fee, that'd be $126,000 in commissionable spend. Now you can earn anywhere from 3% on the low end all the way up to 10% on the high end. I factored this on 6%, so it said you could potentially earn $7,560, right? Mm-hmm. But let's assume that it's only a third of, so it's only half that, because the 3% is the lowest. So what is that? $3,700? 37?
Yeah.
$3,750?
Something like that. Yeah.
So I mean, can you imagine earning an extra $3,700 per week for life?
Bro, if you could show me how to do that.
I mean, I'm showing you how to do it right here.
No, I
think these are real numbers, because it's 1% conversion ratio. So what if it ends up being more than that? And then you'll see here at the bottom it says, also, for every person who when they download the app, that's cool. But if they buy the fly card through the app, you also get a $20 commission from that as well. Okay. So do the math on that. 28,000 people times $20. That equals a nice little coin, right?
Yeah.
So you could, let's see.
000?
28 there. I'll do the math right here. 28,000.
No, that's way more than 56,000.
Times 20.
That's 5. Yeah, it's
560,000. Yeah, you missed a zero. So that'd be like a nice little bonus on top, right? So we'll go back over here to the app. So anyways, so everything's here, man. So the question is this: do you have enough information to make a $444 decision?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome, bro. Well, welcome to the team.
All right, cool, man.
So here's the deal: we're gonna go ahead and get you started.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I have no idea what
and
to do.
Remember, I told you can do it through the app.
Yeah.
So I'm click on rep enrollment here.
Okay.
United States. I'm assuming you're from the U.S., right?
Yeah.
Scroll down. Continue. Okay, so just go ahead and start filling out your information now.
Okay.
So you're gonna want to pick the third one down here, which is the platinum.
Right.
And then you'll see. Remember, because you're 21. This is the representative for 26 and older. If you scroll all the way down here to the bottom, though, see how it says Student Young Professionals Program? Boom. View shopping cart, $444, like I said, remember?
Sweet.
So we'll click checkout, and that's it, man.
For me. All right, cool.
Cool. So that's it. We're going to fill this out, and then once you're done, we're going to log into your back office. I'm going to show you how that works. I'm going to update your payment info so you get a paper check or direct deposit.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to log you into the Dream Trips app. And then the cool part is I just showed you everything you need to know, and you could literally go right now and share your best friend. I could even go with you if you want.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and get you enrolled for now. Go ahead and do that, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, cool.
Cool, man. Welcome to the team.
Awesome.